Rich Conti has played tennis for nearly 40 years and coached for 8 years. He wanted to increase his hip strength and racket head speed, so he spent some time training on the Power Hip Trainer. He did not expect his racket head speed to increase 20 miles an hour after only 12 minutes on the Power Hip Trainer.
Saying 60.
So what I'm going to have you do is bring your knees together, and we're going to let your feet move apart here as I move them here like this. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide some resistance so that you have to work to bring your feet together. So bring your feet together. Okay. And can you feel how I can easily keep your feet apart?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can struggle. So you realize, of course, that your hip muscles are much bigger than my shoulder muscles.
Right.
So there really shouldn't be any way that I can, keep your feet apart with my little tiny arms against your big legs. Okay. But because there's no resistance to the rotation of the hips, there's really no reason for you to increase the strength of these muscles. The muscles are big, right. It's just that your brain is not firing them. That's okay. What we're going to work on today. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up for 2 minutes. We're going to turn 90 degrees to the left and 90 degrees to the right. And just keep your head going straight forward, okay?
Okay.
So ready, go. Good. Just keep going like that. Excellent. Good, keep turning, great. Good. Ready, go. Okay, make sure you don't.
So I'm coming to stopping right here and then going back.
Yeah. Good, don't turn your head. That's it, good. Good. There you go, and relax. Good. Okay. And now turn back to your right. Ready, go. And head forward. Don't turn your head. That's better. There you go. Good. There you go. Much better. Perfect, good, okay. Turn back to the right here. Okay, so we're going to go back to the left side because I noticed that you were much better on your right than on your left. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is true, but my guess is that when you were playing tennis, your backhand might have been better than your forehand.
You're stronger.
Ready, go. Good. There you go. Turn a little faster. Good. And turn back to the right. Okay, so did you feel at a certain point your hips all of a sudden got stronger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because all of it, your brain said, oh, this guy wants me to recruit more muscles. So it just goes ahead and does it. Okay. Okay, so let's unbuckle and just step outside of it. And just stand on the front edge of the base plate facing forward. And let's have you put your arms out to the side and just turn your hips left and right, and let's just see how you look here. There you go. Good. Okay, good. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to increase the separation that you have between. Did you notice how you tended to turn everything together?
Yeah.
Now we want to get more separation so you can turn those hips separately from everything else, because that really makes a big difference as far as your speed is concerned. Right. Because you want your hips to lead the motion, which means they have to turn before your shoulders turn. There you go. Good. 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 There you go. Good. And turn back to right and unbuckle again.
Oof.
Okay, so here we go. Ready, go.
1, 2.
Don't turn your head.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
15. Okay, good. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Good. 17.
Jesus.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Perfect, right on the nose. So let's unbuckle and stand out and just put your arms out to the side and just turn those hips left and right as fast as you can, just separately from the rest of your body. Just,
both directions?
Yeah, just left, right, left, right. There you go. Good. Okay, now do you feel how you have much more control over those hips than before?
I really do.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I'm moving my hips in, like for instance, if I was swinging, I'd be moving my hips in.
Yeah, as you're doing like a forehand, you would really be getting your hips into the swing, right? And what you want
and leading the swing.
And you want to get them to lead the swing. So the forehand is really a 1-2 movement. It's really hips, then arm.
Right.
There you go. Okay, now you're moving both together. Try to move the hips. There you go. Do you feel how that whips the racket hand through? There you go.
Yeah.
No, you went together on that.
Yeah, because that's what I'm used to doing.
Right. So it's hips first, then the hand.
Right.
There you go.
I have to almost do it slow to begin with.
Right, exactly. There you go.
Well, it's interesting because that's really not something you teach.
You don't.
Because you're not taught that. You know what I mean? No one's talking about, okay, hips forward, swing through. It's weight transfer forward in rotation, but we're not talking about one leading the other.
Okay, and now I'm going to provide some resistance and you bring your feet together. Ready, go. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, good. Okay, good. Okay. But could you feel that that was stronger than before?
Yeah, I don't think I could move your arms before.
Exactly, right.
Eight. 80.3.
The reason the Somax Power Hip Trainer is so effective at improving racket head speed is that the distance from the hip joints to the center of the body is 3 inches. The distance of the racket head to the center of the body is 48 inches. 48 divided by 3 is 16. This means that any increase in hip speed is going to be multiplied 16 times at the racket head. It's like this toy propeller. The distance from the outside of the stick to the center is 1/8 of an inch. The distance from the tip of the propeller to the center is 4 inches. 4 divided by 1/8 equals 32. Any increase in stick speed is going to be multiplied 32 times at the tip of the propeller. This is why you can get the propeller to fly by turning the stick, but not by turning the propeller. There is no leverage at the propeller, just like there is no leverage at the arms. This is why lifting weights to build up the strength of the arms does not increase your racket head speed 20 miles an hour in 12 minutes. There is no leverage at the arms. Give me a little background on your history as an athlete. You started out playing football when you were young?
Yeah, I played all sports when I was young.
You did?
Baseball, football, hockey.
Hockey, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
from the East Coast, so I played a lot of hockey.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's all we did was play sports as kids.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I played baseball and football throughout high school, and then football into college.
And then how long have you played tennis?
I've played tennis since high school.
Okay.
So, you know, probably, I started a little late when I was like probably 17, 16, 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how long did you teach for?
I taught for, boy, I was a tennis pro in the East Coast and out in California for about 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So we, in just 12 minutes here, increased your racket head speed from 60 miles an hour to a little over 80 miles an hour. Okay.
Thank you.
How long would that take you if you were teaching somebody?
Well, I don't think I could teach them to increase their racket speed that much, especially in one day.
Thinking back to the students that you've had,
right.
About how long did it take them to get that kind of increase, say about a 20-mile-an-hour increase in racket head speed?
I think it was just probably with growing up with age. I worked with a lot of younger kids, and you know, I would imagine just strength and flexibility and age and time, and they're going to increase their racket speed and power.
It'd probably be years.
Yeah, a couple of years.
When you were teaching tennis, would it have been helpful to you to have a hip trainer?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, and also helpful for someone to teach me about increasing my hip speed, you know, and just learning about that aspect, because that's not something that I think in the basics of tennis you're teaching, you know.
I see. So it would have helped you as a student, as a player.
Yeah, exactly. As a student and a player, I wish I, you know, learned about that when I was younger. Sure.
Okay, and then it would have helped you as a teacher to teach others to do it.
Yeah, of course.
Right, good.
Yeah.
And now when you're swinging the racket and you've got a lot more racket head speed, how does it feel to do that? How does it feel differently from what you were doing before?
It just feels more fluid, more just just hitting through the ball and getting my weight transfer into the shot faster, and my follow through feels longer. Also, I feel like I got a much higher finish. So I'm going to probably be able to get obviously more power, more depth, more topspin on the ball than I think I was doing previously, and definitely more speed. I think applying it to the court and working on accuracy is going to be another thing. But I think it's just like anything else; it's just going to be practice. Right. But what I felt was just the fluidity, just the motion. It just feels nice and smooth and long and easier to transfer that hip rotation forward, to lead with my hips and drive forward and faster. So it's a very good feeling.
The Power Hip Trainer weighs 50 pounds and is made of rugged steel with a baked-on enamel finish for years of daily use. It is only $275 plus $35 shipping in the U.S. and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 1-year warranty on parts. Order yours today at www.swing-speed.com.